Turn to our talking point. India has strongly reacted to the beheading of Sikhs by the Taliban in Pakistan. The External Affairs Minister S.M. Krishna described the murders as barbaric. The BJP, the Congress and the Akal Takht, the highest spiritual body of the Sikhs, want India to protest strongly to Islamabad. The Sikh religious body in fact wants the Prime Minister to send one of its delegations to Pakistan to take stock of the situation there. The beheadings, remember, happened in the Pata tribal area, allegedly because the victims refused to convert to Islam. Reports say that dismembered bodies were thrown into a Gurdwara in Peshawar and 2 Sikh men are still being held hostage by the Taliban. Okay, Sikhs beheaded in Pakistan. Is India simply helpless? Joining us on our talking point tonight, Congress leader Manish Tiwari, the BJP leader SS Ahluwalia, both joining us here from the national capital. I want to come to both you gentlemen. First to you, Mr. Ahluwalia. You've raised this in Parliament today, but let's be honest, what can we do with Pakistan? Pakistan is going to turn around and say, look, this is an internal matter. It involves the Taliban. The Taliban attack our minorities as other minorities as well. What can India really do, sir?
Look, we are not interfering in this their sovereign function. We are certainly concerned about the security and safety of people of Indian origin living there. These people have not come from anywhere else. They were living, their forefathers were living in that area for centuries. And when partition took place, they were assured by the then government, the then Prime Minister, and the localites that don't go, you stay here. They are all businessmen, right, and some are farmers, and some are traders. They, on the assurance of the local people, they were staying. Now, in last week, they were kidnapped, and they were forced to either to pay jizya tax, that means extortion money every month, right, or face the consequences or convert to Islam Dharam. So how can a person go like this? Okay. And how they are, I was listening to Mr. Bhatti, he was showing his helplessness. But that is my point. That is not my point. My point is that if they are helpless, they can do 3 things. 1, provide them security, rescue the people who are already in their custody, and rescue safely alive. And then, if the people of that area want a safe passage to India, bring them here. Government of India should intervene immediately. Government of India should immediately intervene in this matter. That's
a concrete proposal, Mr. Ahluwalia. Manish Tiwari, is the Indian government helpless, or can they, as SS Ahluwalia is suggesting, bring over any minorities that feel afraid in Pakistan?
First of all, let me commence by saying that what's happened in Pakistan, the beheading of our 3 Sikh brothers, is extremely reprehensible and deserves to be condemned by all right-thinking citizens. Having said that, let us not forget the Taliban consists of possibly the most retrogressive, medieval and obscurantist elements available on planet Earth. These are the same people who a couple of years back blew up those Beman Buddhas, the Buddha statues somewhere around Kabul. So therefore, they are completely and absolutely intolerant. And I think you need to make a distinction here. And that distinction is that insofar as perpetrating terror is concerned, there are elements of the Pakistani establishment which are involved, and this the government of India has pointed out repeatedly. But insofar as incidents, especially the one which saw the beheading, the unfortunate beheading of these 3 Sikh brothers, right, the Taliban is a kind of a seamless entity, from the NWFP all the way into Afghanistan.
So are you accepting that the Pakistan? Are you virtually accepting that the Pakistan government has limited options? Are you accepting? SS Ahluwalia is suggesting that that the Pakistani government must be proactive. Do you really believe the Pakistani government can be proactive, given the fact that the Taliban have had a free run in this area for several years now?
Rajdeep, there is a very strong case for the Pakistan government to be more than proactive, and I think there is also a very strong message for the United States of America and their other allies, and especially those people who were trying to make a distinction between the good and the bad Taliban, which India rejected at the London conference recently on Afghanistan.
Okay.
The fact of the matter is that civilized society, people who believe in pluralism, people who believe in democracy, need to take the Taliban on frontally and see that they are vanquished with all the force at our command.